I'm just waiting for my computer to find me. Will not be a second. Hi Maxine, hi Sylvia, hi Izzy. I will apologise, I'm a bit nasally tonight, so but we're fine, just all bunged up. Come on, you can do it, computer. I'm waiting for it to come up. Come on, what's up with you tonight? Oh dear, let me do that. Let me go back. Ha-ha! Here we go. Just let me mute myself. I don't want to hear myself echoing. There we go. Right. Looks like... There we go. Looks like we're all done. Right. Hello, good evening and welcome. Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations. Independent Stampin Up demonstrator based here in the UK. Right, this evening we are going to be making a thumb fold card. Now I'm changing the colours. I was going to go the same, but I've decided to change the colours. Okay. Thank you, Sylvia. They're all flowery tonight. I've just had them done. My faithful beautician Emma from the boutique at Epworth. Boutique at Easton Ferry. Bless her. She's done a really good job. Really love them. Love them. Need to be a bit bright and cheerful. Right. So, here we go. So this is a thumb fold. Okay. And then we open up like so. And it stands up. And I've opened it quite nicely. So it's that bit of a dimensional, excuse me, card. Okay, I am really changing the colours up. This was done with a very vanilla base. It's got Lost Lagoon, which is the green, and then the designer series paper is the inked botanicals, which I just love. It's amazing. And the stamp set we're using, Stampin' Die set, is colour and contour. Okay, so we get these lovely scalloped layers, and then it cuts out, we've got dies to cut out the flowers, and then, so here we go. This is what we're doing. So I'm just going to put that over there out to one side so I can see it, so I remember what I'm doing. I'm really funking it up and going bright. Well, not too bright, but I just love these colours. So we're going basic white. We're going berry burst. And then we're using the designer series paper, Masterfully Made. which is here. Now I've made these swatches. I'll just quickly flick through them so you can see them. This is my favourite paper. Absolutely adore it. So that is the first one. And what I'll do is we'll fold them over. They've got a nice leaf pattern on the back. Then we've got this lovely floral again, with that leaf pattern on the back. We've got this one. This is gorgeous. I mean, that's only a snippet, but if I show you... So these are 12 by 12s. Just let me show you this one. If I can find it. There we go. No. Oh, it is. It's not the one I was thinking of. I'll show you the one I was thinking of in a minute. This is all patterned like this, but we have one which I will show you. I've got the lemon twist, I think it is. And these are all different colours. So I've only taken a snippet for my swatches. This is the one I was thinking, which is this one. And how lovely is that? Cut that down the middle and you get some really nice card fronts. It's stunning. And then on the back you get that torn paper, but all in the same colour. That's it. Monty's decided he's sitting on my designer series paper now. That's the back of it. And then we've got the ones that go like torn, but with all the different patterns and colours. Okay, so it's a really, I love it. So this is my absolute favourite. Absolutely adore that one. So that is Masterfully Made. And just before I start, I will show you. So for the whole of June, we have 15% off selected designer series papers. So we have the Bright and Beautiful, which is 6 by 6. We have Countryside Inn, which is 12 by 12. Delightfully Eclectic, bit of a mouthful. They're 12 by 12, but that's a big pack, I believe. That is, I believe that's... Let me have a look. I've got my catalogue here somewhere, straight in front of me. Just let me double check. Oh, it doesn't say designer series paper. Let me find it. There we go. Designer series paper. That is not that one. Not that one. It's this one. Yes, 48 sheets. Sorry, that's Tilly. So you get 48 sheets in that pack. So that's a big pack, that one. Then we've got the Glorious Gingham. That's coming in my next order, hopefully on Thursday. Can't wait to use that. Fresh as a Daisy. The Fresh as a Daisy is 12 by 12. The Gorgeous Gingham is 6 by 6. We've got Hello Irresistible. That is an online exclusive. That's 6 by 6. We've got the Ink Botanicals that I used on the original card. That's 6 by 6. There's Les Shops. That's a 12 by 12. Let's Go Fishing. That's a 12 by 12. Masterfully Made, the one I've just shown you. Stargazing. That's a 12 by 12. And Zoo Crew, which is the cute little critters. That's 12 by 12. Tilly, we don't need you tonight, thank you. Right, let me get started. Come on. You have to move, Puss. Come on. Good girl. Out of the way. Good girl. That's it. Right. Let me sit down. I'll clear my throat. And I'll show you what we're going to be using. So this is the Colour and Contour stamp set. This is one that I fell in love with when it first came out. It was one of the first ones I bought out of that original catalogue. I think it was last year. And you can tell it's well worn. I've already got some of the stamps out, but it's well worn. And it still keeps going. So I love this one. So with this, there is a coordinating die set which cuts out the floral image here on the stem. It cuts out the flower, and then you've got a lovely set of scalloped layering dies which are really nice. And then you've got this, if I can pick it up, you've got this lovely stitch scallop border. So it's a really versatile die set. So tonight we're going to be using the second largest scallop and the next one down. So these two. So I'll keep them out to one side. That's what we're using. I'll put them on my magnetic tray, ready to rock and roll. Right. I apologise for the cat who's sat halfway over. Hope you can see all right. Right, so we are using base card, which is basic white. It's thick basic white. It is 10.5 centimetres wide and 29.6 long. Now this is half a piece basically of A4. I've just scored it in half at 14.8, so it gives us that tent-fold card. Just let me burnish it. So it gives us that tent-fold card, like so. So that's that one. We then have, I've actually done this in a different colour. It is the same size, so it's half an A4 lengthways again, except this is it's a little bit under actually, because it's 10 centimetres wide, not 10.5. So this is 10 centimetres wide by 29.6 long. It is scored on the landscape side at 14.3 centimetres and 21.8 centimetres. And what we're going to do is, if you can see, we're going to fold one on top of the other. You'll see it's not quite, you can see there one bit's longer, but there is a reason behind that. It stands up better. Okay, so we have like this shape, like a chair really, isn't it, as I would say. So that is the second piece. Okay, so that will mat onto there with a little border all the way round. Okay, we've then got two pieces of designer series paper. The first piece is where's my measurements, 9.5 centimetres by 13.8 centimetres, and this piece is going to go on the back like so. If I just pull that down, that's going to go on the back. I just love these colours together. It's, oh, I love it, absolutely love it. So that piece will go on there, and then this second piece which is 9.5 by 7.5. That is going to be stuck on the front, like so. I mean, how beautiful does that look? Those colours are stunning. Stunning. Louise, what you like? Just drive carefully. Right. I've then got, I did have. It's always the same. I've got a scrap of Berry Burst, which we're going to die cut the big scallop. And then I've got a piece of basic white, which I think, oh, it might be this one. It's this one. So, just to give you an idea, roughly, I cut out a 9 by 12 centimetre piece. That's a little bit bigger, but originally I cut a 9 by 12 out, which fits that die. And the smaller one is 7 by 10 centimetres. Okay, so that fits that. So we've got that. We've got those to do. We've got those to die cut. And then I've got some scraps of, let me bring my tub in. Scraps of basic white, which we're going to stamp our flowers and our sentiment on. So let's get stamping. Let's get stamping. In fact, yeah, we'll stamp first. Hopefully you can see me. Like so. So the colours I'm using, I think I'm using, we'll see as we go. We're going to use Berry Burst, which is one of the new core colours, which I love. I'm just going to bring a scrap of paper in. Just going to pop that on there. Right, so I've got my blocks mounted up and we're going to go in full strength. So if I'm just trying to gauge where we are on screen so we can see. So we're just going to stamp the flower. Okay. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. That means I'm going to have an argument. That doesn't bode well, does it? Watch out, husband. Right. So with this, I'm going to go second generation. So stamp, stamp, stamp. We're going to stamp off and then stamp on. Now I'll show you something in a second. Just let me, it's a bit awkward trying to line this up when you're not right over it. We'll go with that. Okay. So there, it just gives it that little bit of colour. And it's got that lovely outline. Okay. Right. You can probably see, I hope you can. Let me just... Right, on this stamp you can see there's a black mark, so I've just put some permanent ink at the top. Okay, and then I've matched it up with the outline and I've put again a mark at the top. So when you're stamping, if you put that at the top, that mark, you can stamp down and then you know with your colour stamp that that black mark is at the top and it matches. Just a tip. Just a tip. And the same goes with the die. I actually need the die for the flower. So you can see yet again I've marked it. And I always find, and it's the easiest way to do it, actually on the, let me show you on there. So on here, can you see that is the narrow with a V? We've got another one here with a V, but that's, to me, is more like a love heart. So if we use that thin V as the top, get them matched up and mark them at the top. Just something that I found it so frustrating when I couldn't match them up. It took me ages, but I know now to die cut, all I have to do is put that mark at the top and we're all lined up. So just a tip. It's just a tip, but that's what I've done. Excuse me. Right, so we're going to change colour. Where's my chamois? To use one of these. So I'll just wipe this off because I'm going to go with Pretty Peacock. I know they're maybe a bit unusual, the Pretty Peacock for flowers, but we like the colours. I'm just going to shut this one down because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up putting my fingers in it. Okay, so black mark at the top, full strength. We're just going to stamp down like so. Black mark at the top, tap 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 to get that ink, stamp off. Let me stand up, see if I can sort it. There we go. We're not far off. There we go. That is what we've got. Okay, so we need one more. What did I use? We'll have. Right, I'm going to put it to the vote. So, do we do the other flower, lemon lolly, or do we do it crushed curry? And it was, this is crushed curry that I used on the original. So, first one to come up with either crushed curry or lemon lolly, that's what we'll use. Who will it be? I know we have a delay, so we shall see. Oh, everybody's going for lolly. That's the plan. As I pop that out the way, let's go with lemon lolly. Right. So I'll pop them. Bring this other piece in. Lemon lolly. I think I have stamped with this once. I think so. Let's just clean our stamps off. Oops. Right. So. Chris beat Sylvia. Oh dear. What we like. Do have some fun. Right. So, lemon lolly. full strength outline. That's really vibrant. Just going to ink. I'm just going to see, I might do this. Let's just have a look. I'm going to go full strength with it on the flower. Let me stand up. Don't let me run over your tilt. Let's see if I can see. It's so bright in here. Let's have a go like that. She always beats she's logging on, oh bless. So there we've got, I've just done it full strength. Okay, so that's Lemon Lolly. So if I just clean them, put them out of the way. Aha. Just let me stamp the inside. So the very base card, which is the tent fold, we're just going to stamp the flower in the corner. And I think I'm going with Berry Burst for this one. I don't know if I clean that. So let's go full strength in the corner. Okay, so I've got ink everywhere then. I'm lethal with like pinks and reds and then dark colours. Right, I'm stamping off and stamping on. Tilly, that's not a scratching post. She seems to think my Kallax boxes are scratching posts. Little terror. Right. So you could put a sentiment in here if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm just having it as a sending hugs card. Tilly, I don't think we need you tonight, babes. You can go in the corner, but go in the corner. The joys of having animals. No, she wants to sit down right next to me. Oh dear. Right. Let's stick these pieces and then we'll do some die cutting. I'm going to use good old faithful glue. We love our glue. And I'm going to pop that on there. Okay, so that's on the back. And then if I just pull that up, we're going to pop this piece. And it does have some writing on. I'm just making sure I get it right. That's the right way. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just glue that. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Oh, Till, did you hear that? Little monster, aren't you, cat, eh? Little monster. Right. So we've got those two stuck on there. So that will be like so. Okay. This is then going to be stuck on with a border all the way round onto the base card. You don't have to do the base card colour, you can do it same colour, it doesn't matter. But I just thought it was a bit of a contrast. Right, here goes for the fun. See if we can, oops, that's it. There we go. So I'll just press that down. And I'm just going to double fold that. And that is where we have the main fold of the card. So it's like an M, really, with a big tall one and a small one. Okay, that is the base done. So now we're going to bring in my little friend. Are you sat on, oh no, it's there. I thought Tilly was sat on my die. Right. Comes to something, doesn't it, when you've got a cat's bottom in the blooming shot. Oh, dear me. Never mind. I'm just going to cut that in half. Can I find my snips? Oops. There we go. Just going to cut those in half. Right. So, as I said earlier, good. That's good, Maxine. Fab. Maxine's making along. So so what I said about the V at the top for the die with my black mark at the top, that's where we're going to match it up so we can die cut it. There we go. Pop my plate on. I'm going to tickle your bum now, Till. That way she's not bothered. She just wants to be with me. Okay. And there you go. So just having, when you first get your stamps and dies, just match them up. Put that mark on. If that mark starts to fade, go over it. Because mine has faded and I've gone over it. And it's so easy to match up every time. And there we go. Just move it this way, else we'll catch her again. Don't we? She's not bothered at all. I've run out of catnip spray. Otherwise I would have sprayed the towel that she lays on at the side or in the window. Now you are laid on my... Yes, you are laid on that one. Thank you. Let's find... Can't see very well. It's there. I think. Yep. Pull it away from her again. just put that back over there in a minute. Get these off, and then we'll die cut our layers. So there we go. That is our third flower. I'll just have to cut this piece down. This will go through the mini. It will go through the mini cut and emboss machine. I just want to cut that card off, otherwise it won't. Right, I'll put that away. Okay, so what we can't do with it is actually put it on an angle to go through, so you will get a little bit of a clunk, but it works. It steady on, Wolf. I keep knocking you, don't I? That's it. There we go. I love a scalloped die, and it's got stitching on as well. Beautiful colour, beautiful. So that's the big one done. We've just got to cut the smaller one. Oops. So the smaller one to go on, we can put this just at a slight angle so it doesn't go with a thud. There we go. And I think that's all the die cutting. We've just got to stick it together. There we go. Right. We can put those away. Okay. Right. So I have mounted on blocks. I have the leaf that comes out of the, this one, out of the stamp set. I've also got the little dottage splats, whatever you want to call them. I've also got them mounted on a block as well. So what I'm going to do is just have a look at where I want to pop these. So bearing in mind that's going to be like that. Let me bring my main card in. So we just pop it up like that. So that's going to be like that. I think we'll have the peacock one up there, the berry burst there, and we're going to have the yellow one in the background, like so. So what's going to happen is we're going to pop this one on flat, and these two we're going to raise them up with dimensionals. But before we do, I'm just looking to see where we need to stamp. So if I just bring that off, where we're going to stamp the leaves. Now, what do we think? Do we go with a bright lemon lime lush, parakeet party, or do we go with old olive? Do we think we should go with bright? I think we should go with, is it lemon lime twist? Did I say lemon lime lolly? Or brain? Which one do we think? So we've got Lemon Lime Twist, Parakeet Party, Old Olive. We will wait to hear. Dee 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 dee, we have a delay. Lemon Lime Twist. That's what, I must admit, I did think Lemon Lime Twist myself, but I wanted to put it out there for you. Right, so we're just going to ink up our leaf. So we need, no, we don't want your tail, thank you. We need the leaf in this corner. So if I just remove those, and we're just going to stamp the leaf in the corner. Like so. Look at that, nice and vibrant. Okay. So I'm not going to put a leaf on the yellow because we're going to have the sentiment there. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put the leaf down here. Like so. It's just so we've got Tilly. Okay, and then we're just gonna keep your tail. We're just gonna go, we'll go with the same colour, and we're gonna have the splats. She thinks she owns the place, this cat. Honestly, she does. Where's my... Oh dear. I'm just wiping this so it'll stick on. There we go. Oh Tilly, you do make me laugh. What would we do, eh? If we didn't have you, life would be so much easier, cat. Leave your tail away, thank you. Right, so we're going to stamp off. I'm just going to pull this over here. So we're stamping off, and then all we're going to do is, it's just going to be a very, very light. I'm just going to do all over. I know we're not going to see it all. I've never seen anybody on a video Tilly fighting with a cat's tail. Never. Never have I ever. There we go. So it just gives it that little bit of texture. Yes, and your tail gives it a bit of a wag, doesn't it? We've got waggy tail. Okay, right. We can start popping this together. And I'm just going to get... What colour? That's not the one. There we go. So I'm just going to get Lemon Lolly. Stampin' Right marker. I'm just going to colour the centres. Like so. Just gives us that bit of colour. Like that. Okay. So this one, I'm going to pop on here. And then the other two we're going to pop up on dimensionals. I'm going to pop two on. There we go. So I'll take these, just let me press them in so we can get the backs off. Come on. It's one of them days. Well, Lorna, what's up with you? That's it. Just couldn't get them off. So we're just looking, and we're gonna pop that like that. Well, I never. There we go. I think they must have been squished with something because they've been difficult to come off. So, gonna go like that, and then we've just got our sentiment to pop on. So I'm just gonna glue that on like so. And then, there we go. And then, pop that there. And what we've got to remember is when we're popping this topper onto the card, if you look, we only need to pop glue on half. So we're just gonna, let's just move that up. Yes, happy with it there. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. It's definitely square. I'm going to get a pen and just make a line across, and then I know it's this bit we want the glue on. So if I just pop the glue on the bottom, and I'm just gonna try and line that up just to do any tweaking. Like so. So that's what we've got so far. Okay. So we need a scrap of basic white for the sentiment. I think that will be big enough. And for this, I am going into layering leaves. I love this sentiment, sending hugs. Absolutely love it. So that is the one I'm going for. Just get, just reach over to get a block. Sending hugs. Ooh, do it that way. That's fine. I'm just going to stamp this tonight. I'm going to stamp this in Pretty Peacock. And I've just realised I have actually popped that on upside down, have I? Not? Yes? No, it's alright. So just inking up. There we go. Sending hugs. Haha, you've got a dog as your crafting buddy. Oh, bless. I bet he's not on your desk like this kitty. Okay, so all I'm going to do, using snips, I'm just going to fussy cut the sending hugs. Like so. Just however you want it. On the original card I did it with heat embossing. Oops. There we go. And we're going to double dimensional it. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Double dimensional. Oh, they're better to take off. They've been squashed. Them other ones. So, just doubling up the dimensionals. You don't have to do this, but I quite like the effect. Obviously, if you're posting it, it would make it more expensive to post. So we've got sending hugs. And to finish it off, I'm going to put some sequins on. And these are the adhesive backed sequins trio. So you've got Pretty Peacock. I'm not quite sure if that's supposed to be. Doesn't say, I don't think. No. I don't know if it's bubble bath or not. Got two stuck together there. Right. I love a good old sequin, especially an adhesive one. So we'll pop that one in the corner. So we've got 3 sequins on there, and they are beautiful. You've got like your iridescent ones, your Pretty Peacock, yeah, and your, I think, bubble bath. And there we have our card. Yes, Louise, the stamp set is in the catalogue. It's in the annual catalogue still. Okay. Yeah. And then you can write your sentiment in there. On your envelope, you can decorate your envelope with your floral stamps. Not a problem. So that one, that is that. So what do we prefer? Be interesting, this. Do we prefer the Berry Burst and Pretty Peacock, or do we prefer Lost Lagoon and Calypso Coral. Just be interesting to see. You've enjoyed making it, Maxine. Brilliant. It is a nice card. It's a fun card to make and quite easy. It's just getting the measure, your score lines right. So that's what we've got. The Berry Burst and Pretty Peacock. I absolutely adore those papers. Absolutely adore them. So fabulous. Right. So I'll say my farewells to you tonight. I will say in the coming weeks, possibly July, and I know nobody likes to hear it, but I'm going to be doing a Christmas card. So I thought I'm going to get prepared. Absolutely get prepared. So I'll show you the stamp set we're going to be using. So those are our cards. Let me show you the stamp set. I'm waiting for it to come. I'm hoping it will be here on Thursday. Just let me find it. I can't remember what it's called. I can only remember the picture. It's at the beginning somewhere. I thought it was. Okay, so it might not be. There we go. That is the stamp set we're going to be using. Now it's very versatile because it's not just a Christmas stamp set. We've got Mittens and a Merry Christmas. Be Jolly. We've got Happy Birthday. We've got Made with Love. Let's Celebrate You. We've got the hearts and the balloons, the to and the from, which you can pop on a tag. And then you've got this little decorative stamp. So I'm really, really looking forward to using this. I say probably what I'll do is maybe make a couple of cards in an evening. We'll do a Christmas card and then we'll do I've just seen your comment, Izzy. Christmas. Yes, I did say Christmas card. So this is what we're going to have a go at. I do love Christmas, so I could make Christmas stuff all the year round. So hopefully next week, no, not next week, July, we're going to be using that. Give me time to have a play with it. So yeah, I just thought I'd forewarn you, for those who don't like Christmas. Right, okie dokie. Now Izzy has picked herself up off the floor. Excuse me, I'm going to start coughing now. Right, I will love you and leave you all. And I must say, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching on catch up, thank you as well once again. If you're watching on YouTube, if you like what you see, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to know when I've got videos going on, if you press the notification button, you can subscribe to my channel, press the notification button, and it will let you know when I've uploaded. So this video will be uploaded on a Thursday evening. Usually goes on, I try and get it on at 8 o'clock, same time as I do my live on a Tuesday. So we just got a bit of, you know, when it's going. But I will also send a post out too. So there you go. Right, thank you very much. And we'll see you again at 8 o'clock next week. I'll say good evening, bye, and it's bye from Tilly. Thank you, bye.